what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. We are talking the absolute best setting powders and powder foundations of the year. So I have 5 in front of me here that in my opinion are the absolute best of the best. They will give you the most flawless skin, they will smooth the skin, they will keep you shine free and matte all day long, they will perfect the way that your makeup looks, and they will do all of that without causing your skin to break out. So I'm super excited to show you these today. We have high-end and drugstore options, and obviously if you are new here, today's video is part of my yearly beauty favorite series. So every year we go through all of the best products from every category, and I split them into different videos so you can pick and choose whichever ones you want to use. If you are interested in seeing some of the other videos from this series, I will pop the playlist at the top of the description bar so you can check out all of the other ones. But today we're doing best powders. I've got some great products to show you today. Let's do this. All right, so first up, let's do setting powders. Now, I don't think that it's going to be a surprise because obviously, if you've been subscribed to my channel for any number of time now, you will know that I created my own setting powder. Gosh, we must have done this one 3 years ago now. And since we developed this and since it launched, I have literally not used another setting powder because my skin absolutely just loves this so much. The powder that I am talking about is our Velvet Finishing Powder from my brand, Nikkia Cosmetics. Now, there are a number of reasons why I love this. Obviously, I have formulated this from scratch, so I've put everything into this powder that I personally want out of a setting powder. I'm an oily skin type, I'm a textured skin type. I was not happy with the results that I was getting with other powders on the market. And you know, this little baby was born. Now this is a triple milled translucent setting powder. It sets your makeup and it also finishes the skin. So it's actually like a bit of a twofold product. This will give you the absolute smoothest, most velvet looking skin ever. It minimizes all of my texture. It minimizes all of my fine lines. It sets my makeup and prevents it from caking, it prevents it from creasing, it prevents it from transferring. It controls shine all day. And not only that, but it is also loaded with 6 amazing skincare ingredients to help hydrate, brighten, protect, to fight breakouts, anti-aging. I'm still so incredibly proud of this powder, and I cannot stop using it. Like literally, I cannot stop using it. It is the only setting powder that my skin just adores. It's the only setting powder for me that, you know, I don't have any like setbacks. I'm not like, oh, well, I love this and this about it, but I don't like how it does this. This for me is literally 100%. It just does every single thing that I want. It is still my absolute favorite, and it's a miracle worker. And I know that there are so many of you out there who love and adore this as well. I know that this has changed so many people's skin. Thank you as always for all of the incredible support. We are so grateful. But this year, guys, not only do we have the loose version, we actually came out with a pressed version. So if you are interested, if you prefer a pressed powder, or you're wanting one to pop into your handbag to take traveling on the go, you can now get the pressed version of our Velvet Finishing Powder. It comes in this gorgeous little compact. You can set your makeup with it. Underneath here, there is a little application sponge as well, so you can apply it on the go, pop it in your handbag, touch up on the go. It's got a mirror for application. This is exactly the same formula as our loose. It gives you all of the same, you know, incredible smoothing results. Will help your makeup last longer, but yeah, it's just a little convenient on-the-go compact. So, I mean, I'm sure it's of no surprise that my absolute best of the best setting powder of the year is our NJC one. Like, I don't think anybody's going to be surprised by that. But moving on, I actually have a drugstore setting powder that's my favorite because I know a lot of you love to see like a drugstore option, especially when we're talking about products that are really effective. And still, in my opinion, the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder is still the absolute best version. Like, as far as loose powders go at the drugstore, you cannot go past this one, and I have tested them all. If you've got textured skin, if you've got oily skin, if you are wanting a powder that's going to help lock your makeup in place, I adore this. Now, the only thing is, this is a tinted powder, and it only adds a very subtle hint of color to the skin, but it is tinted, so just bear that in mind. And the shade range, especially in Australia, is quite limited, but this is beautiful. It smooths the skin, it sets your makeup in place, it locks it down, it prevents shine. It's a little bit more dry looking than ours on the skin, like you will get a little bit of dryness. Give it a few hours though and it does get more flexible. I really like this, and if you're looking for an affordable drugstore option, definitely, as far as drugstore powders, this is the one. All right, moving into powder foundations now. I discovered a powder foundation this year. I wish they had launched this a long time ago. And I know that there's like a lot of confusion about exactly what this product is. It's a product that can be used in many different ways. So what I am talking about is the Dior Backstage Powder No Powder. Now to me, this is a powder foundation because I can actually do a full face of almost medium coverage with this. It is a really, really beautiful powder, but I know that there are a lot of people out there who have dry skin who can also use this to set their makeup down and also use it as a finishing powder. This makes your skin look absolutely photoshopped. It really blurs out texture, it really blurs out pores, and it gives the most gorgeous coverage to the skin. Like it evens skin tone and it evens discoloration and it hides redness and darkness and stuff, but it does all of that whilst still allowing the natural texture of your skin to show through. It's like a no makeup kind of a look. I absolutely love this. I can apply skincare and then I can get a big powder brush. So this one here, our Luxe powder brush, I can go like zzz, and then literally apply it all over my face to get almost a medium coverage look out of it. It adds color to my skin. It adds a glowiness to my skin. It's really, really long lasting. Truly, I am just obsessed. I'm honestly obsessed with this product. Like, it is phenomenal. It looks beautiful on the skin. If you are after something that's just quick and easy, if you're wanting something, you want to get out the door quickly, but you're looking a little bit flat, you want to look a little bit pulled together, I definitely recommend this one. It adds a tint to the skin and it adds smoothness and flawlessness to the skin, but it does it in a way where people they won't necessarily know that you're wearing foundation. I absolutely love this for a super natural look. It is beautiful. All right, next up I have two powder foundations to show you that are more medium to full coverage looks. And one of them is drugstore. Now I'm still obsessed with the CoverGirl, the new, what is it called? The CoverGirl Outlast Extreme Wear Pressed Powder. This is another discovery from this year that I'm absolutely obsessed with. But if we're going the absolute best of the best, most loved, most used one from the entire year, it has to be the L'Oreal Infallible Freshware Powder. Oh my goodness. So earlier on this year, this actually went viral on TikTok. Everybody was talking about it and I was like, oh, okay, that looks exciting. I need to try that. And I tried it and I was blown away. You guys, this is such a full coverage powder foundation and it makes your skin look so smooth and perfect that it almost is a little bit unbelievable. I absolutely love the way this one works, and obviously being that it's a powder foundation, you can customize how you apply it. It does come with a little application sponge underneath there, and you can definitely use that to apply it all over the face, but I find that a little bit tedious and a little bit slow. My favorite way to apply this is with a flat top foundation brush. I dust it in there and then I will literally stipple it all over my skin. I can get full coverage out of this when doing that. And like I said, it smooths texture. It makes your skin look so incredibly flawless and perfect. Covers redness, it covers darkness, and it lasts all day. It's a really, really incredible product. I don't know how L'Oreal did this, honestly. Like, it is gorgeous. Transfer proof, sweat proof, it's amazing. But then if I want to, go for like a more natural look or more of a medium coverage, again, I'll go in with my Luxe foundation brush. I will dust it in there and then I will just sort of softly dust it all over the skin. That will give me a much lighter coverage, but it still gives me the benefits of, making my skin look really, really flawless and perfect. One thing that I will quickly say is, as an oily skin type, and probably for those of you who are really wanting to extend the wear of your makeup, you do still want to set this down with a translucent powder. It's not going to control shine necessarily all day. Make sure you set it down. Like, I will use this and then I will set it down with our NJC one. But honestly, I'm obsessed with this. They've done an amazing job. It is drugstore, it is affordable, and it is a game changer. And then last but not least, a higher end powder foundation that has been my most used and most loved. Again, this was tricky because there are others this year that I was absolutely obsessed with. My pick of the bunch, my most used and my most loved, was the Fenty Beauty one. Now, this did come out earlier on in the year as well, and this is another product that's absolutely blown me away. Now, firstly, what makes this one amazing is there's 50 shades of it. The shade range is absolutely amazing. It matches their Pro Filt'r foundation shade range, so you know, super inclusive. Everybody is going to be able to find a match in this. Everybody is going to love it. So obviously that is awesome, but I just love the finish of this on the skin. This is more of like a medium, sort of light to medium coverage powder foundation. You're not going to get the same intense full coverage that you get out of the L'Oreal with this one, but at the same time, this will still cover a lot. I like to apply it in both ways that I talked about earlier. So with a flat top foundation brush or with a big fluffy powder brush, you can get full coverage or a super, super, super light look on the skin. It's pore smoothing, it's texture smoothing, it's transfer proof, sweat proof. It blurs the skin, it makes the skin look photoshopped, covers up redness and darkness, and it genuinely stays looking beautiful all day. So it doesn't get cakey, it doesn't separate when my oils come through, you know, it doesn't transfer off, doesn't get patchy, doesn't settle. It just stays looking beautiful on the skin. It's such an easy product to use. Also doesn't cause me to have breakouts, which I absolutely love. There's another product that I have just used and abused this year. Like, I have used it so much. I've used it so frequently. And again, you know, if I want to make my skin look great, but I still want to run out the door quickly, this is definitely one that I will go for. Will give you more coverage than the Dior one, but not as much coverage as the L'Oreal one. So hopefully that, you know, explains how this one kind of fits in. Just a beautiful, perfecting, like, skin perfecting product I adore. But there you go, guys. Those are my top 5 setting powders and powder foundations of the year. These are the ones that made the biggest difference to my skin. These are the ones that I use the most and I've been the most obsessed with. But as always, I would love to know in the comments what your favorite powder was and what your favorite powder foundation was. Leave all of your comments down below. And I hope that you are all enjoying our yearly favorite series. I've had such a fun time sharing all of my picks with you this year. And I know that you guys look forward to this series every year. I always get like heaps of comments like, when does the yearly favorite series start? But yeah, I hope that you're enjoying this year's version. I love you all heaps. I hope you're all staying safe, and I will catch you all in my next video.